Somewhere in a quiet corner of the country, a newborn took her first breath, a soft beginning of life. Her mother, tired, drained after the labor, holding her with hope, with love, and with dreams. The mother is unaware that the journey of her child ahead is filled with silent threats like infections, malnutritions, developmental delays, or maybe the grandmother insisting to give honey or water, or maybe the father is hesitant to visit the health center. In this moment, the fight for her future has already begun. This fight is not only going to be deal with scalpels and stethoscopes. It is going to be fought in the kitchen, in the community hall, in the vaccination center, with ASHA workers, Anganwadi workers, and some policy revolutions. Welcome back, my dear friends. You are listening to the Case PSM podcast, and this is your host, Dr. Kashish Grover. In this episode, we will dive into one of the most compassionate arms of public health, the child health initiatives. Today, I'm going to explore three most important programs for the child health every medical student, NEET PG aspirant or FMGE aspirant should know. HBPNC, Homebased Postnatal Care, Rashtriya Bal Swasthya Karyakram, RBSK, HBYCC, Home-Based Young Child Care. Let's begin this journey not with facts, but with a feeling of responsibility, a feeling of touching lives. Now, first I'm going to talk about HBPNC. The first 42 days after birth are often called sacred window. It's during this fragile time the most neonatal deaths occur, the most maternal deaths occur. But it's also when the right care can save lives. That's where HBPNC steps in. Under the guidance of NHM, National Health Mission, trained ASHA visit home of newborns. Point is, how many visits ASHA worker is going to make? If it is a case of home delivery, ASHA worker will visit 7 times. She's going to give 7 visits at day 0, 3, 7, 14, 21, 28, 42. I repeat, 0, 3, 7, 14, 21, 28, 42. 7 visits. Now, if the delivery happens in an institute, if it is a normal vaginal delivery in a hospital, then there are 6 visits. Our first visit on day 3, 3, 7, 14, 21, 28, 42. She's going to make 6 visits. Now, if it is a cesarean section, then ASHA is going to make 5 visits. First visit will be on 7th day, 7, 14, 21, 28 and 42. Now, what the ASHA worker is going to do at home? She's going to check breathing, any sign of sepsis in both mother and child, any heavy bleeding in the mother, any fever in the mother, any other danger sign in the mother. She's going to also check the feeding, the temperature, the umbilical cord in the newborn. So, my dear friends, do remember, Most deaths happen in neonatal period. Early home visit reduce these neonatal deaths by identifying risk early. Now, coming to the second program, RBSK. As children grow, so do their needs. Some are born with challenges, heart defects, hearing loss, developmental delays. Others face issues as they begin schooling, vision problems, learning difficulty, deficiencies, infections. That's where RBSK becomes a guardian. This program was launched in 2013. It is not just a program, it's a comprehensive vision. Now, what the RBSK is going to do? It is going to screen. So, in this program, we do screening. What age group? 0 to 18 years. Now, what do we screen? This is going to screen 4 Ds. Number 1, birth defect. Defects at birth, like cleft palate, congenital deafness, neural tube defect. Number 2, diseases in children, like anemia, TB, skin infections. Number 3, deficiencies, iron, iodine, vitamin A. Number 4, developmental delays and disabilities like autism, ADHD, cerebral palsy. Now, who does the screening? The screening depends on the child age. Now, at the time of birth, the screening is done at the facility where the child took birth. Now, it is the responsibility of the staff of the facility, the doctor, the nurse. Now, up to the age of 6 weeks, the screening is done by ASHA worker at home. Above 6 weeks, 6 weeks to 6 year, the child is at Anganwadi center. 6 year to 18 year, the child is at school. So, who does the screening? The RBSK team visits Anganwadi center and school and they do the screening. The RBSK team comprises of Ayush doctor, ANM, or a pharmacist. Now, if any child is found to have any disease or any disability or any developmental delay, now what they are going to do with the child? Now, it is the DEIC where the magic is going to happen. What is DEIC? District Early Intervention Center. This is where the child is going to get the early treatment, free surgery, or a follow-up. District Early Intervention Center. So if any child is having any of the condition mentioned among the 4 Ds, we are going to refer the child to DEIC and they are going to manage the child. Just imagine a child with squint eyes, often bullied and isolated, gets diagnosis by the RBSK team and receives corrective surgery because of DEIC, and that too free of cost. Yes, that's RBSK in action. So, mnemonic here, 4 Ds: birth defects, developmental delay, childhood diseases, and some deficiencies. Now, my friends, now it's time to discuss program number 3, HBYCC. We have cared for newborn, HBPNC. We have screened the children, RBSK, but it's time to pay attention to those children from age 3 month to 15 month. That's where the home-based young child care steps in. This program was launched in 2018 and basically it's an extension of HBPNC because health does not pause after 42 days. Now, in this program, who is going to lead the program? Again, our ASHA workers. Now, they are trained not just for postnatal care but also in early childhood development. How many visits? 5 visits. 3 month, 6 month, 9 month, 12th month, and 15th month. Now, what the ASHA worker is going to do during these visits? She's going to monitor growth and nutrition, check for developmental milestones. She's basically going to promote the feeding, hand hygiene, immunization. Exam tip. How many visits for home-based young child care? 5 visits. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15 month. HBPNC. 7 visit if it's a home delivery. 0, 3, 7, 14, 21, 28, 42 day. 6 visits if it's a normal vaginal delivery, institutional delivery. And 5 visit if it is a LSCS. And behind this program, there is a philosophy that no child should be left behind just because their parents cannot afford pediatric care. Let's pause here. You have memorized visits, days, terms, but beneath all that lies the real story. They remind us that child's right to health does not begin in a hospital. It begins at a home in the mother's arm, and it continues through every milestone. As a doctor, you won't always be in big hospitals with MRI machines, but sometimes your most powerful tool will be your ability to listen, to educate, to refer early, to understand public health. To all the NEET PG and FMG aspirants listening me today, the journey you are on is not easy. I understand. Late nights, heavy books, endless revision. But remember what brought you here. My dear friend, every page you read, every MCQ master, every moment of self-doubt you fight, it's not just for an exam. It's for the child, every child who will count on you. For every mother who will look into your eyes with hope, and every future you will save, even before it begins. So, yes, you, the one who whispers just one more revision while others sleeps. The one who dreams bigger than stress and purpose. Keep going. You are not just preparing for NEET PG. And trust me, the child you will help one day will make every ounce of the effort worth it. Until next time, this was episode 4